for joining me. As we near the end of this semester, it is time to account for the PPD 651 principles in the practice of local government administration. Today, I will take you through my interview with the 2011 ICMA President and City Manager of Mountain Brook, Alabama for the last 21 years, Mr. Sam Gaston.
Before we move on to the interview, I just want to provide you with some contextual information about the city of Mountain Brook. It is a very affluent municipality in the Birmingham metro area. Some people refer to it as the Tiny Kingdom. It was incorporated in 1942. As you can see from the second bullet point on the slide, it is heavily residential. And by heavily residential, I mean that only 2% of the city's income comes from businesses. It's ranked 9th for mean family income in the United States, and its school systems are constantly rated amongst the top 20 in the nation. At this point, you may be wondering, how does Mountain Brook do it all? Well, part of that is because they have very high property taxes. In 2013, they generated $13.5 million in government revenue from property tax alone. Within the city, there are 19 full-time people that work in the City Hall for Mr. Sam Gaston. And then with the major projects, in addition to the city manager and the city council, there are 8 city boards in Mountain Brook that work with Mr. Gaston's administration to further the prosperity of the city. Okay, let's talk about Sam Gaston. He's been the city manager of the city of Mountain Brook for 21 years, and he was also the president of ICMA in 2011. He is a notoriously awesome person. He's very warm, he's very funny, and he's also an Auburn University grad, like yours truly. I have video of Sam Gaston explaining his management philosophy, so I'm going to hand that over to him.
Hi, I'm Sam Gaston. I'm the city manager of Mountain Brook, Alabama, and my management philosophy is to hire good people and train them, make sure they have the proper training and the tools to do their job, and to give them direction and work with them for as setting goals, but then stay out of their way and let them run their departments or their areas of expertise as long as I'm kept informed. I view it as a team leadership role because we are a team. I might be the leader of the team, but I consider all my staff members and department heads as part of my team. And also, most importantly, I think you need to always treat your staff members how you would want to be treated. You want to treat them with dignity, respect, and at the same time correct them if they need correction. But let them know that you want feedback from them, and very frank feedback. And I believe that philosophy has always served me well, especially during my 21 years here as city manager of Mountain Brook, Alabama.
I spent about 2 hours interviewing Sam Gaston on and off the record. It was a tremendous experience, and I want to provide the class with my 3 biggest takeaways. The first big takeaway really ties into our class's themes of community engagement, public service, and providing public value. It's all about connecting with citizens, providing the city council with the information to make appropriate policy, and looking at your job as a local government administrator as a problem solver. With the second point, the Newell textbook tells us that when government works right, it is invisible. Administrative discretion is about using good judgment and recognizing when it is okay to question norms. The final tenet is really just to emphasize the importance of planning in the role of a local government administrator. Whether it be a strategic plan or a contingency plan, managers must understand objectives take time, and it's all about building a positive legacy for the community.
Adaptability is imperative to the provision of public value. In order for local government administrators to succeed, they must adapt. Inflexibility in leadership creates resistance throughout the organization. Sam and I spoke candidly about his tenure as city manager. While the turnover in city management is widely acknowledged, Sam offered a unique insight into what it's really like to understand how a city operates. His approach to management is thoughtful and he's eager to learn from the nuance that his position has been able to afford him as a city manager of Mountain Brook.